Right, it's Thursday, day number 4 on this bike. Now starting to actually wet sand it. Um, yes, it's coming well. I'm gonna do all the wheels now. So I'm gonna do the inner spokes, the first front side of the wheel, then the other side of the front wheel and the back wheel. Get that all done, then do the engine. I'm gonna wet sand the entire bike basically that hasn't been done, things that I can't get to shine out, and then I'm gonna then take the machine polisher over it, which yeah, this is gonna be crazy, guys. Let's get to it. I'll do a little time lapse on me wet sanding and seeing what it's like, guys. But I might have to take another spin because the weather is insane right here, and to have weather like this in the UK, well, let's just say I hope it stays the way it is, because I'd love to take both these bad boys out on the road. Because one thing it is, it's hard going by yourself, it becomes a bit boring. Having two next to you, maybe a third, one of my other friends, it'd be crazy. It'd be a decent ride. See this handiwork coming in, using 400 grit of sandpaper on. So what happens is, you use 400 grit. This is what coming from his training. 400 grit sandpaper, which is over here, 400. Then you use the 800, then the 1500. And the 2500 grit. But wet sanding on wheels, you can do it on bodywork as well, on paint. It's meant to make the orange peel on the actual paint disappear, but on the actual material on the wheels, because it's, what's it, Joe? What's the material? What's it?
Aluminium.
Aluminium. You're actually stripping the actual the metal back. Say hi to the people, Joe. Oh, he'll get there one day. I'm trying to get him started on YouTube channel, but he's not doing it, punk. But yeah, this will actually get the actual marks out the wheels itself, and hopefully make it mirror finished. So without further ado, we'll get to it. Do a little montage of what Joe's doing. But on Dylan's bike, this is where we at. It's looking crazy. So front is completely sanded down. So I've done the front, the whole other side of the wheel, which means there's no, you can see it's really silvery. Now I've got to shine it up. Also done the actual engine covers and the top heads as well, and this little cover too, and the rear axle. Now, done all of that. I need to still do this actually as well. I haven't done that. That's going to be the next thing to do. And the other side, which is the actual rear brake. Now, the next thing we have is I've done this. Look at this. Completely sanded down with wet sanding paper. It's looking great, looking much better. To be fair, if I gave it to him like this, he'd be like, wow, it looks insane. But yeah, this is where the actual results are. I mean, look at that, the difference, the simple difference of that. Madness. And then we go to the other side where I've got to still do, and this is what I'm looking at. I mean, that looks almost like it's just dirty, but look, mad. And I've got to do that, and I've got to do this as well. I mean, look at that, you can see the dust coming off it too. So I sand that down. I've done the rest of the bike, then I've got to do the brake lever over there and the rear brake, and that's it. Then I'm off to polishing it tomorrow. Now, tomorrow's gonna be an interesting day because we've got this happening as well. Right guys, so let me show you what's happening right now. Now my boy and I, Joe, had a bit of a long conversation, but we got something interesting happening in the next few days. On this thing here, my man Joe and I were doing something very interesting. Now I'm all about just cruising on the bike, but we're doing a modification tomorrow that's gonna basically be, it's going to be £25 for the tool that I need to get to do this mod, but the actual modification itself on the bike, hopefully it's going to be insane. But I haven't obviously had it running how it should be, and also see what it is like once it's on the road. I'll leave you to think what it might be, but when it was turned on, oh gosh, it was a proper Harley, and yeah, I reckon it might cause a bit of grief with the neighbors, but it's going to transform my bike again. So cool, I love it. But this here is the main thing. So I'm gonna check it out. Gotta do the other wheel now. You've seen enough time lapses, you know exactly what I'm doing right now. You'll see the end result at the obviously on the video itself with my brother when he sees his reaction. So let's get this done today. It's hard work, guys, don't get me wrong. Like, it may look cool, it looks simple to do, but it requires patience. So brother's gonna look after this. I'll tell you this now, but it's gonna be insane. I'll tell you that. Right, let's get to it.